Welcome back to Melody Guitar Book 2. This book is designed to help you learn to read and play melodies in standard music notation. You can watch all these videos for free, but it's going to be a lot easier to learn if you have your own copy of Melody Guitar 2 that you can read from and write in, plus you'll be supporting a fellow musician. So I'll leave a link for that in the description. We're on pages 7 and 8. In this lesson, we're going to add eighth notes into our melodies. Page 7 may look familiar if you've gone through Rhythm Guitar Book 1 already. In the last lesson of Rhythm Guitar 1, we covered these eighth note rhythms. Now, an eighth note looks a whole lot like a quarter note, except it has a flag attached to the stem, and eighth notes are usually beamed together in groups. Those little across lines are called beams. They're usually beamed in sets of 2 or 4. And eighth notes are twice as fast as quarter notes. So this is your quarter note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are your eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we take that steady beat, that 1, 2, 3, 4, but we put an and in between. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And when we write the ands out, or the counting, instead of just spelling out the word and, we use plus signs to save time. Now make sure when you play these eighth notes, you play them exactly twice as fast as your quarter notes. So your 1, 2, 3, 4 should stay the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. We just put an and in between. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Throughout all of Melody Guitar 1 and so far through Melody Guitar 2, we've been playing with all downstrokes. Down, 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 down. Now that we're adding some faster rhythms, the eighth notes, we're going to include upstrokes, and that's called alternate picking. Down, up is your alternate picking. And in general, you want to play down on the downbeats, or your 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and up on the ands, or the upbeats. So down, up, 1 and 2, and down, up, 1 and 2, and. At the bottom of page 7, you can see the marking for downstroke and upstroke. So when you see that downstroke marking, of course, play down. And when you see the upstroke marking, pick upwards. Now when you're playing all quarter notes, you're going to use downstrokes because those are all downbeats, your numbers. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. When you see eighth notes, as in the second example at the bottom of the page, you play down on the downbeats, up on the upbeats, or the ands. So that's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And when you see a mix of quarter notes and eighth notes, play downward on your quarter notes because those are going to be on downbeats, and then use alternate picking on your eighth notes, making sure you start with a down. So this last example is counted 1, 2, 3, and 4 and, or down, 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 up, down, up. On page 8, we have a series of short exercises involving quarter notes and eighth notes, and these are all just on E notes. So the notes aren't that hard, we're just practicing the counting. So let's look at number 9. Number 9 is in common time. Remember, we have 4 beats per measure when it's common time, same as 4/4. And our counting is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And each exercise includes repeat signs. That's just to indicate that you play them several times to get this counting down. It's very important to use a metronome when you're practicing, but especially when you're doing counting exercises like this, so you stay in tempo. So I'm going to set my metronome to 75 beats per minute for all these exercises, but here's number 9 with the metronome. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. and I'll spare you my repeating these. Number 10 is also in common time. Let's look at the counting first. We have 1 and 2 and 3, 4 all the way through. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And if you have trouble picking these rhythms, just tap the rhythms like I just did, and then it'll be easier to pick them. Now playing wise, it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3, 4, or down, up, down, up, down, down. And here with the metronome. 1, 2, ready, play. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, down, down. Number 11 is also in common time. Our counting is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. With the downstrokes and upstrokes, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then with the metronome. 1, 2, ready, play. Down, 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 up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Number 12 is in 3/4 time. Let's look at the counting first. We have one measure of quarter notes and then straight eighth notes, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and. And of course our picking is going to be all downs on the quarter note, so it's going to be down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. Always start your eighth notes with a down. And here it is with the metronome. 1, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and. Number 13 is also in 3/4 time. We start off with 1 and 2 and 3, and you play that throughout the exercise. 1 and 2 and 3, or down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. And number 13 with the metronome. 1, ready, play. 1 and 2 and 3, down, up, down, up, down. Number 14, also in 3/4 time. Check out the rhythms first, and if you need to, just tap them on your guitar. We have 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and, or down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And with the metronome. 1, ready, play. 1, 2 and 3 and. Number 15 is in 2/4 time. Our rhythm is 1 and 2, 1 and 2. And picking is going to be down, up, down, down, up, down. And with the metronome. 1, 2, ready, play. 1 and 2. And number 16 is in 2/4 time also. This time our rhythm is 1, 2, and 1, 2, and. So make sure that first quarter note is long. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and. Picking down, down, up, down, down, up, and then with the metronome. 1, 2, ready, play. Down, down, up. Your assignment is to practice the exercises on page 8. Make sure you play with alternate picking, down on the downbeats and up on the upbeats. And as always, make sure to keep a steady tempo by playing along with the video, or play to a metronome so you can choose your own tempo. And don't forget to order your copy of Melody Guitar Book 2. You can watch all these videos for free, but it's going to be a lot easier to learn if you have your own copy of Melody Guitar 2 that you can read from and write in. So I'll leave a link for that in the description. Once you're comfortable with these exercises, I'll see you on page 9. The exercises on that page involve eighth notes, and they're a little trickier to count.